Hello students, welcome to your biology class. Last class we read about nucleus. Nucleus, the parts of the nucleus, nuclear membrane, nuclear pore. Inside the nucleus remains the nucleolus, spherical structure, and chromatin material or the chromosomes we read about. Now nucleus, the function of the nucleus, it helps in inheritance of characteristics, and also it is a control center of the activities of the cell. It gives instruction to the cell organelles to work. The entire content of a living cell is known as protoplasm. You heard read about this cytoplasm and nucleus, these two terms. Another term you get, that is protoplasm. Protoplasm, what? The entire content of a living cell is known as protoplasm. It includes the cytoplasm and the nucleus. That means the cytoplasm and nucleus together makes this protoplasm, or you can say the protoplasm has got the two parts, cytoplasm and the nucleus. Protoplasm is called the living substance of the cell. So protoplasm is called the living substance of the cell. So we read about the nucleus. The nucleus of a bacterial cell is not well organized. The nucleus of a bacterial cell is not well organized, like the cells of multicellular organisms. So it is not well organized like the cells of the multicellular organisms. There is no nuclear membrane. There is no nuclear membrane. And why it is not organized? There is no nuclear membrane. The cells having nuclear material without nuclear membrane are termed prokaryotic cells. The cells having nuclear material without nuclear membrane are termed prokaryotic cells. Pro means primitive and karyon means nucleus. The organisms with this kind of cells are called prokaryotes. The organisms with this kind of cells are called prokaryotes. Pro means primitive, karyon means nucleus. That is, the cells of this organism do not have a nuclear membrane. Examples are bacteria and blue-green algae. If you see the cells of bacteria and blue-green algae, you'll see they do not have a nuclear membrane. The cells like onion cells and chick cells having well-organized nucleus with a nuclear membrane are designated as eukaryotic cells. Some of the the onion cell, chick cell and other cells, you will find it has got organized nucleus. Organized nucleus, that means it has got a nuclear membrane and are designated as eukaryotic cells. All organisms other than bacteria and blue-green algae are called eukaryotes. Eu means true, karyon means nucleus. Eu means true, karyon means nucleus. So I have drawn a cell, that is, see, prokaryotic cell. It has got the bacterial cell, it has got the cell membrane and the cell wall. The cell membrane and the cell wall. And over here, the middle of the cell, here you see that is the region is not defined. This undefined region which contains the chromatin material or the chromosomes. So this is undefined. It does not have a membrane. So this type of cell, that is known as prokaryotic. Pro means primitive, karyon means nucleus, and this is prokaryotic cell, and this organism are called prokaryotes. Another eukaryotic cell, here you see it has got the cell membrane, and if it is a plant cell, it has got the cell wall, and here you see this structure which has got a nucleus. So this part which we say the nucleus, it has got a nuclear membrane. So it is a very organized, that means very clear. See, it is separated from the rest part of the cell, that is from the cytoplasm, it is separated by the nuclear membrane, and this type of cells are called eukaryotic cells. Eu means true and karyon means nucleus. So these are eukaryotic cell. So today what we have learnt, prokaryotic and eukaryotic cells. So prokaryotic cells and eukaryotic cells. Examples: prokaryotic cells, bacteria, blue-green algae, and apart from this, the other cells which are eukaryotic cells. The other organisms, multicellular organisms, they show eukaryotic cells. Today up to this much. Stay home, stay connected. Thank you, children.